Misty's Recap, Session 14, The Price of Pain, delivered in a low, somber voice to a quiet tavern where even the fire seems to listen. Well now, welcome back, loves. But before I tell this one, I've got to say something first. Mix, the little wild bolt of magic with the sky-colored hair, he's gone off to brighter places. Bigger adventures. He didn't say much, just smiled like he always does and walked out with that floating music box humming behind him. I hope he comes back someday. I truly do. Now, as for what the rest of you walked into last month, you ever hear of a village where no one dies? Not because they're blessed, not because they're strong, but because they can't. That's Darren Shade. A place so soaked in suffering, it drinks your breath when you speak of it. A long time ago, a desperate priest tried to save his dying daughter, poured every prayer and every drop of magic into a relic, a piece of divinity made from grief. It worked. She lived, but the price was stolen from death itself. And death doesn't take kindly to theft. Everyone in that village stayed alive, even when their bodies gave out, even when there was nothing left but ruin. You could cut a man clean in half, and he'd still beg for mercy, not to live, but to end it. Our friends arrived and saw the worst of it. A man wandering the square with his own head in his hands, a woman dragging herself through the dirt, intestines trailing behind like ribbons, a child trying to sing through a throat filled with rot. No screams, just silence. That kind of silence that clings to your bones. The priest they found wasn't much older than a boy, eyes hollow from watching too much. He didn't ask for help. He just opened the door to the church and pointed the way, into the dead willow marsh. God's help me. I hope I never see it. The swamp is alive in the wrong way. The trees lean in when you walk, the roots whisper, and the water, it grabs you, tries to drag you under. One of them nearly lost their leg to a crocodile the size of a barge, scaled in moss and eyes full of old hunger. But they pressed on, always do. And at the heart of it, hidden beneath twisted willow and blackstone arches, they found it. The shrine of endless ache. And there stood the sentinel of agonies. Once an angel, maybe? Or something close. But pain had carved it hollow, wings like broken blades, voice like dry weeping. It waited not to fight, but to be freed. But here's the truth it spoke, and I won't forget these words. The pain must go to one or to all. Our big, loud-hearted, wide-eyed Trug stepped forward, didn't flinch, didn't question. He took it. The relic dug into him, twisted through his spirit like fire through roots. And in that moment, the sentinel screamed, not in rage, but in release. It was free, but freedom came with steel. The angel drew a sword longer than a man is tall, blackened by time and dripping golden ichor. The chamber shook as it charged. And our friends? They stood. Salira, shield up, eyes lit like moons. Henrik casting prayers like lightning, light slamming into divine flesh. Laura, her voice cold as stone, unleashing spells like frost and fire. Frit, barely grown, holding his ground like a soldier twice his years. Barag, taking every blow like the last wall between the beast and the rest of them. And Trug, even racked with new torment, fought like a goddamned hammer dropped from the sky. The sentinel howled as its body cracked. Wings tore. And in a final lunge, it tried to drag one of them into the altar with it. But it was too slow, too broken. And when it fell like a cathedral collapsing. The shrine dimmed. The curse lifted. And Darren Shade? The people finally died. Peacefully, quietly, like candles going out. But Trug didn't walk away whole. He feels our pain now. All of it. Every cut, every scream. He can't heal the way he used to. Can't sleep without trembling. He smiles less, drinks more, but he's still here because someone had to be. And that, my friends, is the price of pain. What'll it be tonight?